If you don't have an external mind, then most of the time you spend consuming information is going to waste. Hey, I'm Jeffrey and I created ADEM. No, not that ADEM, an analog and digital external mind, a system that combines both virtual and real world tools to enable you to get the most out of the knowledge you encounter and develop a deeper understanding. So this is a new series where I'm going to cover not just the workflows, but focus primarily on the principles and the mindsets that will allow you to create your own high-functioning external mind. So today we're going to take a look at the tools you'll need, and at the end we'll cover just what an external mind can help you achieve. So I have a stack of digital tools that enable various functionality. However, they're all built around supporting my primary note-taking application, which is Logseek. It's an outliner category note app similar to that of Roam Research. But the great thing about Logseek is that it is completely free. There's no barrier to starting to use it. You can just head over to their website, logseek.com, and download your own version. And as I said, in this series, I'm going to focus on principles over workflows. I'll still show some workflows to give you the context of how those principles can be implemented in the real world. However, you can take these principles and apply it to any note-taking app you prefer. We'll also cover the supporting applications such as Readwise and Kindle and many more that help to augment and automate a lot of the information flow through our external minds, but we need to be careful not to overdo it because that could lead to us overloading our systems and making them more difficult to use. More on that in a future video, so be sure to subscribe to the channel and stay tuned. So taking a look at the analog tools that we'll need, the first thing that we're going to need to do is to find and edit the real world CSS file. And to do that, we're going to need pens of different colors. Also, we'll need to get some note cards. I prefer the 4x6 inch unlined ones. And then we're going to need a box to store all of that understanding and knowledge in. I will put links to all of this down in the description below if you wanted to get some for yourself. And in a future video, I will cover why I am integrating both analog and digital together instead of going with one or the either. How can we get the best of both worlds? So stay tuned for that as well. Creating an external mind is a huge time investment, so we better be sure that we're going to get something out of it if we're going to be putting in all this effort. But one of the pitfalls that we can easily fall into, especially in the beginning, is simply copying someone else's methods. Since our goals, our circumstances, our contexts are all going to be different, the likelihood that two people are trying to achieve the exact same thing is pretty small. So we need to take Ralph's advice here and focus on something other than methods. As to methods, there may be a million and then some, but principles are few. The man who grasps principles can successfully select his own methods. The man who tries methods ignoring principles is sure to have trouble. So an external mind needs to be flexible enough that no matter what your goal is, if you apply those principles and it uses information as the raw material, then it should help you achieve it. So what have I used my system for to give you some context? I have two primary goal outputs that I want to achieve. It would be a poor system if it only helped with one thing only. The first is improving the quality of my thinking, to retain the most relevant pieces of information I consume so that it can inform action and behavior change. Because understanding becomes a catalyst for action. When we know what and how to change, transformation becomes an inevitability rather than just a simple option. Secondly, an external mind helps me to create content more easily, whether it be videos for here on YouTube, written pieces such as my newsletter that you can sign up for at jeffreyweber.com, or my personal knowledge management articles that I publish over on Medium. And that's just for my side business. Within my day job, I use it to create a course that allowed me to craft my position into something that I am more passionate about, and who knows, maybe someday I will even write a book. The options are endless. That's the power of an external mind, is that no matter what you want to create, you are never starting from a blank page. I'm excited to start this new series where I explore everything that I've learned about personal knowledge management, mostly through all the mistakes that I made along the way, thinking about how we can approach information overload and turn that into meaningful output by focusing less on managing our knowledge and instead putting our attention on developing our understanding. Hashtag PUD, personal understanding development, instead of PKM. Help me get that hashtag going. Thanks everyone for watching, and if you have any ideas about what you would like me to cover in this series, put them down in the comments below, and I will see you all next time.